Thanks, Andy. 14 degrees right now at 7:36. Good morning, everyone. Former Calgary Police Chief Rick Hansen is defending a decision he made, a decision that has led to an investigation now by the Alberta Serious Incident Response Team. The allegation deals with the deployment of 22 officers to District 5. That's in the northeast part of Calgary. The allocation happening right around the same time that Rick Hansen resigned as Chief of Police and then announced shortly after that he was running in the provincial election. Speaking on Breakfast Television just a few moments ago, Rick Hansen explaining that the northeast part of the city needed more officers, and it had nothing to do, the allocation had nothing to do with his election campaign.
Was it moral? Was it ethical? Was it legal? Yes, yes, yes. Did it include the next chief, Paul Cook? Yes. Did it go to the police commission? Yes. I can't wait to sit down with ACERT and say, here's the report, here's the paper trail, here's who it went to, here's who approved it, and did it ever come up in the election? Not once. It wasn't in anything I ever brought up.
Former Chief Rick Hansen says so far he has not heard anything from ACERT investigators, but he says he welcomes the chance to speak with anyone who wants answers to questions. It's 7:37 now. Happening south of the border right now, the Navy Yard in Washington, D.C. in lockdown after shots were reported in one of the buildings on site there. It is the same building where a gunman killed 12 civilian workers 2 years ago. A spokesperson for the Naval Sea Systems Command says nothing is confirmed at this point. Everyone has been ordered to shelter in place. Canada Day having big political overtones this year as the major party leaders prime their messages ahead of an expected fall federal election. Prime Minister Stephen Harper delivering traditional remarks from Parliament Hill, but also borrowed a line from a 2011 election speech. Stephen Harper referring to Canada as an island of stability. Harper also referencing the October 22nd attack on Parliament Hill and the deployment of Canadian troops in Iraq and in Kuwait. Liberal leader Justin Trudeau issuing a holiday statement calling Canada a place of fairness and opportunity. NDP leader Tom Mulcair issuing a Canada Day statement that explicitly points to a fall federal election. So expect all major federal party leaders to be here in Calgary campaigning during the greatest outdoor show on earth. In fact, federal NDP leader Tom Mulcair is in town tomorrow, and he's dropping by our Breakfast Television studios for a chat. Sneak a Peek begins in less than 11 and a half, or less than that now. It begins at 5 o'clock this evening. Coming up in our next half hour, we'll show you how ready Stampede Park is and what else you need to know to get your stampeding ready to go. It's now 7:38. Air quality advisories are in place in many parts of southern Alberta this morning. It's all because of smoke drifting this way from wildfires burning in Saskatchewan, Northwest Territories, and in northern Alberta. Calgary so far is not included in the air quality advisory, but places like Lethbridge, Taber, Bow Island, Medicine Hat, the worst air quality closer you get to the Saskatchewan border. With only 10 of the 110 forest fires in the province contained, officials predict the number of people forced from their homes will continue to rise. More than 4,000 people are being housed right now in evac centers, but that does not include people who have made other arrangements like staying with family or friends. Thick smoke is blanketing the province of Saskatchewan, causing breathing problems for a lot of people. It's also, though, helping control the fires. The thick smoke is blocking out direct sunlight, which is lowering temperatures on the ground and boosting humidity, which means the fires are less volatile. A big chicken burger and chicken strip and chicken nugget recall to tell you about this morning. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency is recalling some No Name and Compliments brand of frozen chicken products. Sofina Foods makes them, recalling the No Name chicken burgers and Compliments chicken strips and nuggets because of a possible salmonella contamination. There are already some illnesses reported. The barcode you need to look for is key here, and you can find the specific barcode details on the website at the bottom of your screen there, healthycanadians.ca, healthycanadians.ca. Make sure you search, though, for recalls.